Hello all, this is video number 3. In this video, in this lecture series, we seen about a term called software. In software engineering, we are going to see about SDLC. In SDLC model, we are going to see about a term called waterfall model. Till previous video, we seen about the key characteristics of waterfall model. In this video, we are going to continue from the phases of waterfall model. The phase of waterfall model, as we said earlier, we have 6 phases. The first one is requirement analysis. Next is system design. Third one is implementation. Fourth one is testing. Fifth one is deployment. And sixth one is maintenance. So, in each and every, after completion of each and every phase only, the next phase begins. So, it must be in a sequential order. Okay. So we are going to have a requirement phase. The requirement phase, the name itself says what and all thing we need to develop a software is nothing but it's a requirement. The requirement is nothing but you are going to collect complete system requirements. What and all you are going to use in the system, what all you are going to use in terms is the complete. That's what next. It must be validated with the stakeholders and should prepare SRS document. So the output of the requirement analysis is nothing but you are approved SRS document. So this requirement analysis consisting of collection of complete system requirement and it should be validated by the stakeholders and after validation you should prepare SRS document, that is software requirement specification document. So output of requirement phase is you have approved SRS. This SRS should be approved by the stakeholders. Okay. This is a system design. The system design, here the system design says about it defines architecture. It defines an architecture and it should be have a front end and back end. The front end infrastructure design should be there. Back end your database design should be there. This front end should be communicated to a term called technological stack selection. So these three things are very important for system design. First one is you are going to define an architecture. Second, you are going to have database and interface design. Third one is technology and stack selection. So you are going to define an architecture. From the architecture definition, you are going to fetch what is a front end and what is a back end. That is interface design for a front end and database design for back end. Next, you are going to use for this what are technology stack. From which technology you are going to use this. From the stack of technology you are going to select which stack of technology is next. The output of the system design you will be having the designed document. Design document will be there. Okay, next is your implementation. Implementation says about is nothing but you are going to develop a code. So developers develop a code based on architectural design and it has a following to follow the design specification. With this design, you can use in the coding standard will be used. So the output of implementation you will be having executable files, for example .exe file in terms of Windows. So first thing in implementation the developers will develop a code. We have it will be followed by the design specification and then we will be using the core standards. From the basis of the three parameters we will be getting the output called executable models. Next, okay, then what is meant by testing? Okay, we will be having requirement. You are going to will be design. We will going to implementation in the form of code. Testing says how does this requirement satisfy the code, or this code is been satisfied by from the SRS document. So it says about verifying the software against the requirement given. So there's three types of tested. First is unit testing. Next is integration testing. Third one system testing. Based on three types of testing, the output will be as a tested software will be there. Next you are going, that is as I said earlier, the last stage is nothing but you will be having a deployment and maintenance. This deployment maintenance consisting of you are going to have a product from the software. This product is going to install from the user perspective. From the user perspective, what you are going to do is nothing but you are going to deploy and you are going to maintain it. Deploy means you are going to deploy to the production and you are going to fix numerous number of bugs in the user perspective. Next, you are going to enhance performance. For example, if you have a user if the user asks for the 100 logins, initially will be creating for initially will be getting for 50 logins. After deployment, you are going to create for the next 50 logins. So this is nothing but it is called maintenance. For example, in case a user needs to have changes or user needs to updation, this comes under a term called maintenance. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. Hope this 3 videos is able to understand what is meant by SDLC in waterfall life cycle model. Thank you.